Alright guys, happy Sunday. Wired in a new fuel pump relay and 30 amp fuse to the back here. Instead of running out of the stock location in the front, I did wire it up there to test. But just for if anybody's looking, so this is your stock, this is your harness for your fuel pump relay, goes right on here. So this pink and black, or pink with blue maybe, but it might be faded. Anyway, this is the one that goes to your fuel pump right here. The tan and green goes over to the ECM. This is the ground switch. I think it's pin 22. And then I think the solid yellow is 12 volt always hot. And I have to believe the red with the black stripe is your 12 volt switched. But when I pulled the ECU out of here in the harness, there was a 3-wire harness that came all the way over here, and there's a pigtail in the driver's side kick panel here. And when I pulled that, now I have nothing. There's no signal coming to this at all. So that's why I decided to go ahead and move the relay to the back and just rewire it and use this just for a diagnostic and figure out what turns on the fuel pump. And this is your fuel pump wire if you have an 86. So this is your main reference. You just need to put 12 volts to this wire and your pump will turn on. So following Adam Grover's tutorial on how to carb swap without ruining it, you know, he put a 12 volt switched onto that and it works. I tested it there and it works, but I thought for safety reasons I wanted to have it on a fuse and, you know, move the relay towards the back, have it on a relay. And so I moved it back here. Got a 30 amp fuse and a 30 amp relay, and I have it on my 4-post switch, so it'll turn off. Sorry guys, fighting a cold. But nonetheless, we checked it for operation, purged the lines and everything, pumped some fuel into a jug to clear the lines, and it's all working fine. I did get my carburetor throttle cable installed. Since the seat was out, I could climb under there and do that. I got my oil pressure and water temperature lines loomed, so that's good. The last two things I have to wire on the ignition box is my tack signal right here, which I'm pretty sure this green with the yellow stripe right here is your tack signal. Pretty sure that went to the negative coil originally. So I think I'm going to test that, just see if it works once we get fired up. And then the only other thing I have to do on the inside of the car is I do have the wire run in for the two-step, and I got to figure out a switch for the clutch pedal. So that's it for the wiring as far as getting that swapped over. I used Adam Grover's video as kind of a tutorial. It helped me along quite a bit and made sure that I was on the right track. I don't see any reason why his distributor wiring wouldn't work, but I decided to go with not a TFI. Instead of TFI, I went to a Duraspark. So I ordered one for an 85 Mustang. So that will have the steel gear that you can use on a roller cam. I probably will not use the Vacuum Advance. And MSD makes a adapter, which I don't necessarily need this. Of course I could just cut the wires, but thing is, if this is brand new, I want to make sure it works first before I start cutting wires. And that will plug right into the Pertronics harness here. Sorry guys, I ain't on it. So that'll plug right into the Pertronics harness, and that way if there's something wrong with the distributor, I can unplug it and send it back without cutting anything or making any modifications to it. So that is my update for this weekend. Although I've been sick, I've still been out here working, trying to get a few things done. Machine shop said my stuff should be done next week, so we can get to getting the engine assembled. Alright guys, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Thank you, and have a good day.